Today on the web, the blogosphere comments on the French president's arrival at the UN. The net pays its respects to the legends of international rugby. And the day's pick of the best. Web users are asking questions about French foreign policy on Nicolas Sarkozy's arrival in New York for the UN's General Assembly. According to this French blogger, history is repeating itself. Sarkozy gave an interview to the New York Times in which he explained his strategy for avoiding a war in Iran. Chirac did the same thing before the Iraq War. This web user reminds us that the French are opportunists. He concludes that France under Sarkozy has finally realized that the mullahs are a real threat and that the war in Iraq is winnable. If you're interested in an update, you'll find it on the site of France's permanent mission to the US. The archives include all the official presidential statements since 2001. The Rugby World Cup is in full swing, but the blogosphere hasn't forgotten the legendary players who made history in the sport. This site offers numerous articles on the former glories of rugby. You can even buy an oil painting of the New Zealand rugby legend Michael Jones. Australian fans also remember George Gregan. Here we see the Wallabies star player simulating a foul, a stunt which still has the power to fascinate.
Like an outtake from a kung fu movie.
On sportingheroes.net, there are photos and stats of all the great players that mark the sport's history. For example, take Serge Blanco, French international from 80 to 91 with 93 national caps. Lastly, this video pays homage to the New Zealand All Black Jonah Lumu, the first real international rugby star. In reaction to the housing price crash in the US, American realtors are fighting to get hold of a statue of St. Joseph, patron saint of carpenters, on the site stjoseph.com. The St. Joseph kit costs $9.95 and brings luck to those selling houses. The lucky charm would seem to be working since the property salesmen are raving about its efficacy. Cyber commandment groups are being specially trained for cyberspace combat against net pirates. No, it's not a sci-fi movie. The US has decided to create an elite unit within the Air Force for combat operations in a cyber war. This decision was taken notably following Chinese hackers' attempts to crack the Pentagon's firewalls.